Perfect timing before I even get into my topic. Streamers University is the perfect thing. Like a lot of those people are just chasing the reward. Like we're not chasing like what we need to be chasing, which is the journey, because the journey is more fruitful than the reward. I saw videos of people saying like they're going to Streamers University to apply in my own city, by the way, and they haven't streamed before. They've never streamed before, and it's just like what? So how do you stop despising the process that is building your capacity, right? I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about the Streamer University thing. I needed that laugh today. The summit is too short to be the only reason you climb. And some of you hate the exact process that is making you able to hold what you keep praying for, right? So let me show you something. Picture a climber at the bottom of a mountain. The peak is covered in snow. It looks like the answer, right? So he climbs. His legs burn, his hands bleed, he learns weather, he learns silence, he learns patience, he learns fear at a high altitude. Then after years, he reaches the summit. The view is beautiful, but it only lasts a few minutes. The climb changes his whole body. The summit is brief, but the climb is formation, right? So you want the result badly, right? But you keep resenting the reps that are making you capable of reaching the result. You want success, but not always formation. You want to be a successful streamer. You want to be able to get into these opportunities or whatever you may want to do, right? Successful in YouTube, creativity, a better job, but you're not willing to put the work in to get to that level. You're not willing to enjoy the journey. You want a rival, but not always the climb. You want the crown, but not always the field, right? Kobe, people saw the rings. They did not see every single morning at 4:30 a.m. on the dot, putting up in hoops, shooting free throws, doing all these drills, everything, preparing. Him staying past practice when everyone would be leaving. He's still there practicing, right? Every shot, every footwork rep, every film session, the unseen work created the visible moment that we've seen countless times from the GOAT, RP24. The Alchemist. Santiago chases treasure, but the journey changes his eyes before he reaches it. The treasure is real, but the boy who finds it is not the same boy who left. Creed. The montage matters because the transformation is visible before the fight even happens. We see his whole journey to winning that we didn't even win the fight. But the journey matters so much more that people respected him more for even being in the fight and getting so close to winning. The training is the story. The training is what people look at. Travis Scott. People see the stadium, the 80K, 112, 15K crowds, the world that he's built up. But worlds are not built on the night of the show. He's been doing this since 2011. Y'all know the story. Y'all know how this is. Him constantly putting himself out there. He was cut off from his family. He went to a whole different state to do this shit, man. He was really into it, really trying to make sure this was done. Until finally T.I. and eventually Kanye noticed him, and the rest is history. We know the rest of the story from there. He's built in sound, taste, repetition, risk, and identity. Rick Rubin always says the creative act is process. Listening, shaping, returning, and letting the work reveal itself, right? The pursuit is not in the way. The pursuit is the way. The pursuit is not attacking you. The pursuit is training you. Every rep reveals something. Impatience, ego, avoidance, fear. Your systems are weak. Your urgency is fake. You don't have real hunger, or maybe you do have real hunger. That is not proof you are failing. That is proof that the process is exposing what needs to be trained and what needs to be refined and what needs to stay, right? You don't just get the thing. You become the person who can carry the thing until luck has it. Poof, you have it, right? Results matter. Don't get it twisted. Money matters. Health matters. Freedom matters. The album you create, the art you create, the videos you create, the body you build, the results, all that matters. The relationships you build, everything, networking, that all matters. But if the result is the only thing you respect, you will hate the life that is forming you. I promise you. You will feel so miserable. Arrival is shorter than transformation every single time. That is why so many people tend to look for even higher goals, because They want to feel the rush of the journey again. They don't want to, because once you reach your destination, don't you usually feel like, damn, yeah, I did it, right? You feel that initial like, yeah, I did it. Then you're like, yeah, I did it. And you're like, damn, I did it. And you're just like, what else? What's next? Right? That's why a lot of people do that. They go for something bigger, something even better. For me, I know what I'm building, right? And I know it is bigger than this current version of me. That doesn't scare me though. It gives me instructions because the pursuit is building capacity. Every video, every workout, even though I haven't worked out in like the past 3 days, but I'm getting back to it, y'all. Every conversation, even though, anyways, every application, every resisted old pattern, every time I return instead of spiral, especially this past week. If y'all saw the video a couple days ago, last week was hell, and this week already is testing me a little bit, but I'm a lot more calmer than I was last week. Last week was a test, but it's all proof at the end of the day. I don't need to reveal the whole destination to respect the climb, right? I'm not waiting to become real at the summit. I'm becoming real through the climb, through the effort put in, right? There comes a time when you're on this journey of success and being a successful person where no one's gonna clap for you, no one's watching you, you're in the silence by yourself. Your only witness is God Himself. No one else sees you, no one else sees your mind, no one else sees your emotions, no one else sees how you feel internally, no one else sees the work you put in, right? Not in a victim mindset, right? But there is a point in time where you need to accept that nobody's clapping it and nobody's going to be clapping for you. And there may be people who even doubt you or hate you or make fun of you or talk down on you just because you're doing something that is so against what is normally expected of you or expected of people in general. But it is okay. You are going to be just fine. You're going to be fine. I promise you. No views yet I'm still proud. I'm still doing it. I don't care if I don't see a lot of people in this. I'm here because I know someone eventually is going to hear what I'm saying and appreciate me for what I've done and thank God further for what He's done for me, right? Invisible work is not wasted work, people. It is just the foundation that you need to build something great. We all need an obsidian bedrock kind of foundation, something so firm. Because without a firm foundation with integrity and all these things, we could easily be susceptible to all these kind of things and influences, right? So we need a strong foundation. So this is why this time is necessary. Let's talk about all the artists. Another example is all the artists we've seen, right? Some of the greatest artists of our generation that we've seen performing for the massive crowds. Kanye with the recent 115,000 people. Travis, I think he had his 100,000 break recently. We could talk about Tyler. We could talk about all these greats, right? People see the stages, but they tend to forget how long it took the people to get to where they are now. You know, it's so easy for people to criticize one mistake or one thing that this person does, but they tend to forget all the work that they put in to get there. The work is on YouTube. The work is on all these applications, SoundCloud, all this thing. They tend to forget all the things and the hard work and hours they put in. Especially if you're deep fans of these people, you can hear the leaks. You can tell, boom, boom. Uzi's an easy example of this. You can scroll, bro. Just last year, there was like, 700 leaks of, bro? What? 700 songs, bro. 700 songs. Majority of them coming from before 2020. That boy was that nigga was working, man. They don't see the years of sound selection, taste, rejection, experiments, identity shifts, and world building. People tend to remember the crowds, but they don't see the rooms that built the world and crowds that you see today. Same with working out and training yourself. People expect one workout to be the whole thing where you get all of a sudden you're gonna have a 6-pack of abs, boom, boom, all the ladies gonna be on you, right? No, man. You expect, I put the ball up one time, I'm gonna be hooping like I'm Kobe, I'm gonna be hooping like I'm Shea, I'm gonna be hooping like I'm Kyrie. No, man. You expect swimming one time, all of a sudden you're Michael Phelps. You run, all of a sudden you Jesse Owens. Like, come on, man. That's not how that works. That's not how this works. The body changes through boring reps. You want to be the best boxer? You better go put them gloves on. You better go put them shoes on and start running every single day. You better enjoy the boringness, because the boringness is what builds success later in your life. The pursuit teaches the body how to carry the future, y'all. I think that's what we're tending to forget here. The climb teaches your body how to breathe at the altitude that you keep praying for. Whew. The climb teaches your body how to breathe at the altitude you've been praying to be at. Notice how when you ask God for something, instead of giving it to you, he'll give you tests to see if you're worthy of having it before you achieve it. That's happened to me so many times. Right? So the question then becomes to you and to myself as well. Which part of the process are you resenting? Is it editing, training, applying, waiting, learning, posting, putting the workouts in every single day, recording, starting small, being unseen? What if that part is not blocking you? What if that part is exactly what you need to build yourself up to where you want to be? Do not despise the thing that is giving you capacity, right? Capacity is what allows us to even succeed and be able to be in these big rooms and see these big crowds and achieve these great things, whether it's big or small, whatever you may perceive, because one person's massive is another person's small, right? So don't rush the climb. Don't worship the summit so much that you miss what the mountain is teaching you. The quiet reps count. The boring work counts. The slow days count. The private returns count. The pursuit is proof. The pursuit is formation. The pursuit is the reward. Don't rush the climb, y'all. The climb is building the one who can hold the summit. I love y'all. Peace out.